Hey, okay, I just wanted to do a video about the hair donation process. And I've done this 2 times before. I donated to Locks of Love, www.locksoflove.org. I'll put that in the info bar. This time I'm actually donating to Pantene's program. It's called Beautiful Lengths. You can go to beautifullengths.com or go through Pantene's website. They have a link to it. With Lots of Love, you need to fill out a form and send it in with the form in a baggie, which is in a padded envelope addressed, which is fine. And then Pantene, a baggie and a padded envelope. But I am not sure. Yeah, you don't need to fill out a form. Just include your full name and return address if you want a written acknowledgement. So I'm going to explain what I went through this time. Other times I've had really good experiences, and as I go through this time I'll explain what should have been done and what's usually done, which is significantly easier and the only way I know that it's done, like, anywhere. So here we go. I went to a place that, oh my god, you're kidding me, is right across from the apartment complex I live in, and I have had a great experience getting my hair trimmed there, just getting split ends off and relayered. So I went back, and I wasn't with the same person, but I was like, that's fine, I've, had a really good experience, so that's okay. So like usual, they put my hair in a ponytail, and then usually, clearly it's cut now, you would have your hair, here's where the ponytail holder is, where my hand is. You cut below the ponytail, you cut above the ponytail, and then you're holding the hair and it's already wrapped up in the ponytail. And all you gotta do is put it in the bag and you're done. Sometimes, if your hair is really long or really thick, which is what's sometimes done with mine because my hair is really thick, you'll have pigtails, and you'll have 2 pigtails at the top and then another one's in the middle, so it'll stay together because it's smaller chunks. But it depends on who's cutting it. It's not a big deal. But point being, you cut above the ponytail, so the hair is in the ponytail. This person did the opposite. They cut below the ponytail, so the ponytail is still in my hair, and the person was just holding the clump of hair that was just cut off. So, first off, she had this big chunk of hair, took the ponytail out of the hair on my head, and then put it, twisted it on. And put it in an envelope because I left the baggie on my bed, go figure. So, when I took the hair out of the envelope when I got home, my hair was tangled. There was hair sticking out everywhere. And most of the hair was like in the ponytail, but there was some like sticking out of the bottom, sticking out of the top, like tangled where the hair tie was twisted. It was bad. So I had to throw some hair away, but I took about an hour to re-straighten out that hair. And also, when she cut it, we re-wet my hair because I had just washed it and it was already starting to dry. When she cut up below the ponytail, she said, oh, I also left it a little bit longer just in case you wanted it, a little bit longer. And I had told her to cut it at my chin. First off, I've already done this 2 other times, so I wasn't very happy about that. Second, that's another inch or 2 that could have been donated. And I was very, very unhappy about that when I saw how much she was cutting off that could have been donated. It wasn't even like that was the split ends. So, I went back a couple days later. It was the weekend when I did it, so I went back a couple days later, next time they were open, and I asked for a manager. Who wasn't there, but I talked to the person who was in the station next to me cutting someone else's hair when it happened, and she had an attitude, and she said, well, if you remember, I did say da 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 and tell her this and that, and I was like, I'm very aware and I appreciate that a lot, but she didn't listen to you, and now I'm sure I can still donate, but it's not neat, and she didn't do what I asked, which I don't appreciate as a customer. So, I didn't appreciate her attitude, and she didn't do what I wanted in the cut in the first place. Now, I do like the cut that I ended up with. I love the cut that I ended up with. Don't get me wrong. Like, I absolutely love my hair like this. But, the experience that I went through was not a good one compared to what I've gone through in the past. So, if you're donating, things to look for when you're looking for a hairstylist is, have they done this before? Have they cut hair? Ask how are you going to do it before they even wet your hair, if you just washed it and you're drying, or before you get it washed. How do you cut hair? What process do you go through? Do you have a bag? Do you mail it in? You might want to call the place you go to beforehand. I don't mind mailing it in personally, but there's just something to ask, because I've gone to places that they do mail it for you. And that's the easiest way. Do not have someone cut your hair and then twist tie it unless they are a wig maker expert, which I highly doubt someone in a hair salon is. That's my opinion. Okay, so I am about to, here's my hair in a bag. It's folded up. I'm not going to take it out because it's crazy. Here are the ends, so it's like making a pretzel shape, but it's just, I folded the sides. You can tell it's a little messy around the ponytail. That's me doing the best I can. I got a full foot cut off, but probably about 10 inches, 11 inches are actually donated, which really upsets me, but what can I do now? So 2.5 years from now, I will make sure I donate that full foot. So one difference between Locks of Love and Pantene is Pantene is a minimum of 8 inches. Locks of Love is a minimum of 10, I believe, and they have different standards for if you've colored it, if it's dyed, how much gray might be in it. Definitely look at the websites for that. One reason I'm doing Pantene this time is because I've heard that both organizations have different uses for the hair that they receive. I'm not going to diss either company because both work for an amazing cause that I love that they do this. But I'm going for the company that I think would be more beneficial for other people in the long run. And I will probably stick with them for as long as I donate, unless, I hear something changed with other companies. So I'm going to use Pantene. I will let you know how my experience is when I get my acknowledgement card. But I just need to stick the hair in a baggie, which it is, and then in one of those padded envelopes. And on the website, which I printed out the directions, which is a lot of small print, and the address and everything. Everything's on the website. It's in a PDF file, but everything's on the website, which is really helpful. And yeah, I love my hair now, and I'm really glad I'm still getting the opportunity to donate when I wasn't sure if it would work out before, since I just had a clump of hair in my hand. So yeah, if you have any questions about donating, I've done a lot of research on this topic in organizations, in anything you can think of. I've talked to people who've done it before and everything. So yeah, just comment if you have any questions or comments. I'd love to hear about other people's experiences or information that they have on organizations that do this. So leave comments, and I look forward to hearing from people. Bye.